Hello, Warhammer Sox here from Let's Play 40K. Today I just want to give you a quick talk through of the Khorne Daemonkin army I've built, or at least one of the formations I like to use the most, which is the Bloodhost Attachment, the Slaughter Cult, the Gore Pack, and the War Machines inside of them. So I'm going to give you the reasoning why I chose the models, why I built them the way I did, and the reasoning behind the tactics, and basically how I would suggest you play your Khorne Daemonkin if you so choose. Also, I'm going to bring a little bit of cheese in this list, non-typical Khorne Daemonkin, and I'll let you guys get to it. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Alright, so for my Khorne Daemonkin army, I use the attachment, the Bloodhost attachment. In that, for the core choice, I have a Slaughter Cult, which is a Khorne Lord on Juggernaut with a Axe of Korlath, bolt pistol. His basic role is to fly up the board. People don't really want to shoot him or kill him as much because then it responds with Bloodthirster. However, he is very killy, so either of the two options is terrible for them. So he's my main HQ. Nice conversion on him. I also have a unit of 8 Berserkers. My special model from Fantasy right here, modified a little bit for 40k. They go in a Rhino. Just a stock Rhino, just to transport them up the board. The HQ has an Axe of Khorne, which is this guy right here. And in the other Chief's choice, I also have another squad of 8 Berserkers, which is these guys right here. It is a Berserker Champion with a Power Maul, and 8 other Berserkers as well that ride in a Rhino. Also in that choice is 1 Chaos Spawn, Mark of Khorne. Everyone here is Mark of Khorne because it is a Khorne Daemonkin detachment. His job is basically just to run up and either get me a blood type point or just to tie something up for a turn. Also as a mandatory tax, I have 5 Possessed, which are these guys right here. Just Possessed converted models from some Berserkers, like so. 5 of those that are also in a Rhino. These often get underestimated as the amount of damage that they can do, and as how survivable they are from being demons as well. Also, that they benefit from both being a demon and a Mark of Khorne, a demon of Khorne and Mark of Khorne. In the troop spot for the year, I have 2 units of Bloodletters. Each of them is upgraded to have a Blood Reaper, strictly for challenging purposes, and the fact that they're better in every way. For 5 points more, I can't see why you wouldn't. Their job is to either deep strike in or just to swarm the board with as many bodies as possible. And that there is my Slaughter Cult. In my auxiliary choice, I have a Soul Grinder as a war engine, half of a demonic engine of Khorne with half of a Soul Grinder / Defiler body. Always upgrade them for one of the weapons in either the Baleful Torrent or the Phlegm Bombardment. In this case, I went for the Baleful Torrent. Wow, sorry. Just because it's more reliable than the Phlegm Bombardment, and generally it's much better against hordes. So for a solid 155 points, he is a steal. Also, I have a Mauler Fiend. Custom Mauler Fiend I made here, mixed between a Forge Fiend with 2 Chaos Bloodletters on the base. I take him with the Magma Cutters. He's basically to swarm up as fast as he can across the board and get those vehicles, or just to soak up firepower. And now for my other auxiliary formation, I use a Gore Pack. I love this one because it gives the bikes move through cover for enemy psychers and run them to the ground, which is essentially you get to re-roll your Hammer Wrath, or for the Bloodhounds or Fleshhounds of Khorne, they get Hammer Wrath. Fantastic formation, really fast, really ties in, synergizes well with the army. So what I do is I take 2 units of 3 bikers. These are some awesome models. I love these ones so much. And in each of them, I have 1 Melt Gun, which are these 2 right here, and a Lightning Claw on the champion, just so it can get into those combats, get into those challenges, and just decimate a squad as fast as possible, and just jink all the way up the table if they need to. And then I have upgraded for 2 units of 5 Fleshhounds. 5 right here, and another 5 right here. I believe you can see. Yep, perfect. And then that brings me up to around 1630 in points, and then I have an allied detachment of demons. And for my allied detachment of demons, I chose Slaanesh. For the HQ, I have a Herald of Slaanesh, which is a Mastery level 2. It also has a
Exalted Demonic Reward. Hoping for the one that gives you still a d6 reward, or d6 Exalted Reward, as well as a minor reward as well, to upgrade the weapon, and then to also give the Grimoire True Names. That can give me +1 involved saves on any demons, which also includes my Khorne Daemonkin. Kind of cheesy. Also, it gives me some psychic to the army, but it also is pretty fun to use. I use them more of as a back defense, and then buffing the rest of the units with psychic, things like that. But it also can wreck face if needed to. And then for the troops choice, I have a unit of 10 demonettes. No instruments and no banner. They're just too cool to model with to not have them on. And also I always upgrade for an Illuris just in case of a challenge. Also that +1 attack, especially with rending, really helps out. So all in all, that's my total list.
This list is very ground heavy. It's not good at all against flyers, I would say. But on a ground, this decimates. This is a killer formation. Even better detachment. And with the Slanesh allies, they bring some psychic, bring some rending, and they're really fast, and they're definitely not to mess with. With these, the amount of blood type points I can get in a turn is insane, and then I can summon more units. I can summon a Bloodthirsters if my HQ dies. That's a problem for them. I get a Bloodthirster. If he doesn't die, that's a problem for them because he's fast and he will decimate everything. With the AP2 at initiative, I think he has 5 attacks on the charge. High weapon skill, and this army is insane. I love building it. It's a lot of fun, and they definitely wreck. So one of the apps I use, I don't know if I can mention this on YouTube or not, but one of the apps I use is Battlescribe. Strongly recommend them. It's really nice and easy to use. Gives you the points cost of things, gives you all their rules, things like that. Makes it a lot easier than writing it through Codex, I find. Also, half the time you don't even need to buy the Codex. I hate saying that because I love supporting them and I love the actual codexes, but if you want to check out an army first, go online, or you can use Battlescribe. Also, while I'm here, I'd like to showcase this awesome model I made of a Demon Prince. It is using a fantasy undead model, one of the new Nagash models, or at least at the time it was a new Nagash model, and I cut off the head and put a Blood Crusher head. Super cool looking model. I do need to finish off the base, however. Other than that, it looks pretty awesome.